Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of West Ham Fan TV's Post-Match Pint, the only West Ham United post-match football show on the internet. We've just come back from the London Stadium. It was West Ham 1, Sunderland 0, last minute goal. Scotty, talk us through the starting lineup, mate.
Yeah, sticking with the same sort of formation and the same starting 11, barring Criswell, really. Adrian in goal, Quixote, O'Connor and Reedy at the back, Fernandez coming in on the left, which was a bit surprising and a bit strange. Antonio right, Obiang Noble, Payet, Lanzini and Zaza up top on his own.
Yeah.
So, much to what...
we started well.
Yeah.
Didn't we?
We did.
Yeah.
We were very lively.
First half hour.
Yeah. I thought we looked lively, shifting the ball around nicely.
Yeah, definitely. Better team.
Yeah, much better team. We were a better team the whole game, but, we just didn't create enough clear-cut opportunities. We had 20 shots, I think, but... I can barely. Well, I know we hit the post, but I can't remember them. They keep pulling off what
they weren't clear-cut chances, were they?
Payet won, and he hit straight to keep it. Didn't he? One of them.
Zaza put one just wide, didn't he?
And then there's a
overhead kick,
overhead kick. Yeah,
that was unlucky, wasn't it?
Back-to-back wins, though. Back-to-back clean sheets.
Important.
3 games unbeaten.
Yeah, 3 games unbeaten. Conceded 1 goal in 3 games.
Table looks a bit nicer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Look, a win's a win.
Double figures now. Yeah.
Double figures, the only way is up.
It don't matter how you win them, so long as you win them.
Going to win the league.
1-0 all the way.
I mean, in terms of the game, there's not a lot to talk about. It was Sunderland didn't really put up a fight, did they?
No, they're a poor outfit, aren't they? But as long as they've got Defoe on the pitch, they're always going to have chances.
I mean, a couple of times he got through, didn't he?
Yeah, every time, he's a great striker, isn't he?
He is.
So,
He is.
like,
He doesn't look, was he 35? He doesn't look 35, does he?
No,
he's still rapid.
Looks like he's early 20s still.
You could tell how worried we were about Defoe and how deep we kept sitting.
We have to.
And no, that's it. But we are at home.
I thought Reed done well. I thought Reed dealt
I
well.
thought, Reed, O'Connor and Czech today, they all looked
Superb.
solid at the back, didn't they?
But do you think we went out a bit too negative?
The first half
We
hour,
defend-
I wouldn't
for
say
Sunderland.
we did.
I mean, for Sunderland, we paid 5 at the back again. Yeah. And
We didn't. We played 3.
no, it's wing backs, mate.
I know it's Sunderland at home and they haven't won all season.
What sort was you guys expecting today?
I said 3-1, like.
Yeah.
I said 2-1. I said we'd win 2-1.
The thing
All
is,
of us
like,
in
you
the Premier League
can't
scored
take Sunderland for granted. They're a Premier League team, and any team on their day can beat anyone.
As we said before, this is the only league in the world where you'll get the team that's bottom and ain't won a game.
And they need a win, and usually
top, so.
whoever needs a win gets it at West Ham.
Exactly.
It was a banana skin today because everyone was confident, and obviously we beat Crystal Palace last week. And but to be honest, I didn't see a lot in Sunderland. They're heading for the Championship, mate. I can't see any way out for them.
Well, they're on
this
2
year.
points now.
I think Allardyce is going to go.
Yeah,
back.
I said that, didn't I? I think Allardyce will be.
I think Moyes going to get sacked.
I think Moyes shot himself in the foot with it when he turned around and said, "Yeah, it's going to be another relegation battle in his first 2 weeks in the job."
But he's right though. They've been
Of course
ready.
he is.
They haven't won
Listen,
in. I think it's 4 seasons in a
you
row
got-
now.
They
haven't
should have
won.
gone
You got to
down.
respect
games.
his opinion, though, Scott, because he
works
works with the players. He
every day,
goes there. He's probably gone here for fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's just a team full of.
Well, when
Got a couple of decent players.
Have they?
the thing is, when I was
At 33, 34.
when I was looking at the preview, right, when I was doing the research for the preview, you look at who they had Januzaj out, they had Cutmore out, they had is it Borin out, and who was the other one missing?
Pat.
I mean,
They
Catmull's
had
a
someone
good
else,
miss for them.
and they're like their 4 best players, barring Defoe.
Yeah.
So it's a lot in the situation. Granted, them 4 players coming back, they're still going to be crap and still going to be fighting relegation, but they've got more of a chance. It's
We were saying today when we noticed, like, whenever we were breaking, like I say, we cleared the corner, we was breaking, they straight away bang, they had 8 players back. Sprinting back, but then when they was attacking, we were sort of jogging
but
back.
When even Payet got the free kick, they still on the line. They was running back and putting people on the line because they're just there looking for a snatch and grab. And
of course they were.
at the end of the day, so was we.
in
Let's
the
be
end,
honest.
yeah.
Like,
In the end,
The thing is, the game didn't pan out well because we dominated and we didn't score. And I think at that stadium, with obviously the Watford game, then the Southampton game. The longer it goes on, the more nervous we look, and we don't want to lose. That's the thing. I think that was evident against Middlesbrough as well. We look too scared to commit people forward. Last season, when we had that fearlessness, when we knew we could score goals left, right, and centre, We had people, as soon as we started to break, we had people
bombing on.
There was movement. West Ham for me today, they look too static. Do you know what I mean? There's no width. There ain't people pulling out defence. We wasn't stretching the defence enough.
Which makes me laugh, because you watch back the Palace game, right? Smaller pitch, we made that pitch look wide.
Yeah.
Right? Come today, wider pitch,
we look narrow.
We're going all through the middle.
Yeah.
You know, you need to. The problem is for us is that the change in the formation and things like that, we're not putting the boxes into the ball. The balls into the boxes that we were at the start. We were at the start of the season with Antonio. Right, we've got Antonio, top goal scorer. Most of his goals come from him coming in at the back post. We don't put crosses in like that in a minute. You know, and everything today was through the middle, and all they did was crowded us out.
He had a quiet game again, Antonio, didn't he?
I thought he was.
He had a poor game, but I still wouldn't have taken him off.
No,
I
wouldn't have taken Lanzini off, to be honest, either.
I didn't understand that substitution.
The defence had a good game, but let's be honest, they weren't up against much, was they?
Had a good game.
Another good game.
We should
one
have
thing that fucking pisses me off. Yeah, we'll talk about it in a minute. One thing that proper pisses me off is that we are so slow in our build-up. And I've got to say this, mate. It's Noble that's slowing it down. He's the only player slowing it down. Every time he gets the ball, he either takes an extra touch or two to try and get it out from under his feet, or he's going sideways or backwards. There's never no sort of like potency.
He's not that sort of player to get the ball and run at people, is he?
But you look at the game last week.
Release it straight away.
You look at the goal last week. 27 passes to our goal, right? And look how it was. It was all 1-2 touch football, and he was involved in the build-up. It was all bang, bang, bang. The problem for us at home is you'll get a couple of 1-2 touch passes, and then that's it. The next player on the ball wants them 3-4 touches. Pint was guilty of it today.
Pint was giving the ball away when he was trying to get the ball through to the
Zaza. I don't understand.
But it's not enough movement.
We're over it, but when there was movement, we're over it in the pass.
As well.
How many passes did we over it?
Well, as well, when we got to the edge of the box, everyone was scared to have a shot. They get the box, good opportunity to shoot, and then they just go bang, knock it out wide, knock it in the box. There's no one.
I thought Zaza was unlucky today. I fancied him to get a goal today, but
he was unlucky though, wasn't he? With that chance,
I thought that was in, didn't you?
But we should have had a couple of penalties.
Yeah. Looking back, because on the way here, I managed to watch the highlights of the game, and the penalty at the start. I think it must be the start because I don't remember seeing it. Like, we got in there late. Czech. I'm sure it was Czech, or was it Obiang? Bonner, sorry. One of them, the players.
David Gold.
John O'Shea is literally not even looking at the ball, and he's wrestling with a player. Now go back.
I saw that. Yeah.
Go back to the start of the season. Sterling was doing the same thing for Man City against Shawcross. Penalty. Yeah. You know, the referees bottled it. But also before that, there was a foul, which was a penalty. So there's 2 penalties we should have had in the same thing, and we didn't get either of them. You know, it's. Again, poor referee, and he bottled it today. That ref,
he made it
from then, and then in these decisions, you know, their players were walking tight ropes. Consistency of fouls that they were doing. One of them at the midfield 3 should have walked.
I think the referee gave a lot of yellow cards though, didn't he? He was giving away like.
Well, the whole midfield got booked at one point.
But I think there's a lot of the old new rule. The referee, he was giving a lot of cards away when he put us and
but there was a couple of fouls that he didn't book players for that he should have done, and they would have walked.
There was a couple went through the back of Pint.
It was a tough game to watch.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
It was frustrating. Yeah, you could feel the frustration around you. Like,
but as I said, for the first half hour, we completely dominated that game.
I think it's what we needed an early goal stage just to settle everyone, the players and the fans. But it's the longer it went on.
I think the closest was obviously Pint in the post, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was quite early
on as well. I don't know if
go
in, to be honest. I mean, it's
unlucky.
It's just a luck. It's just a luck. Like last season,
they've
gone straight in.
We did get the luck
last week. Last week as well, we got a bit of luck. Didn't we? The first bit of luck we've had for a long time.
Penalty miss.
The penalty miss, and then him hitting the post. You know.
But again, we should have had a penalty last week as well. So.
Yeah. And we got one of our best players sent off, someone who I think knits it all together. Although I did think you thought he had a bad game, didn't you, Fernandez?
Yeah,
I thought he had a brilliant game.
I thought he played well. He didn't do bad.
He got caught out too many times.
Not left back though, is he?
Yeah, he's only 21 as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's an attacking midfielder, and we're playing him left wing back.
I thought we
needs must, mate.
Yeah,
otherwise you'd be playing it.
Yeah, but
and then we would be fucked.
But the thing is, like someone like Fernandez, I don't care where he don't care where he plays. He just wants to play in the first team.
Yeah,
I think today he didn't have a right back, never left back. He had no option to play through at the back, did he?
Creswell's a massive miss.
He had to play that.
The thing is, like Creswell proved it last week how much of a good player he is. You know, and we missed him big time today. But He's back for Everton.
I mean,
we go to Everton now.
Yeah, another positive is we haven't played Cresswell today.
And we've got a clean
And
sheet.
we got a clean sheet and a win.
Yeah.
You know, Cresswell's now going to be fully fit. You know, for Everton, which is going to be a difficult game.
Let's be fair, against the worst team in the league, mate, by far.
Listen,
But sometimes, like, you go back 20 years ago, you used to play like Coventry City at home. You go there, we get guaranteed to win. It's not like that no more, is it? Like, every team can win. Sunderland can go to Chelsea or City next week or whoever and beat them. That's the Premier League, and that's why. Listen, a 1-0 win is a 1-0 win. It's still 3 points. No matter if you win 1-0 or you win 6-0, it's still the same points.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, it's a massive
1-0, like 10.
And we've got a big month coming up. We've got a big month coming up after
Yeah,
the
but
Everton game.
see, this for me is where West Ham start to up it. You know what I mean? Like, if the past has taught me anything about West Ham, it's when you think we're down and out, mate. Then big games come and we come rearing out. You know what I mean? It's the littler games we seem to struggle with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
see, we're
let's get
more-
some big. I want that Chelsea game on Wednesday. Even though I think we might get thrashed, but even if we don't, I just want to see us give it a good go.
No, we're not going to get
we're gonna
thrashed.
have-
We're not
I
going to
reckon
get
we've got
thrashed.
quite a strong side there.
They're not. Chelsea ain't great.
Yeah,
And,
we're
You know,
bad, Scott,
I'm not
times,
saying
mate.
The only thing with
but that's
Chelsea
it. But
is
it's that again. It's a London derby. We up the game.
No, the only thing with Chelsea is they're going to play a strong team because they've got no Europe.
But that's
So they're going to play a strong team. And
With Chelsea, you have Costa. It's going to be about Costa, isn't it? You haven't got to rise to him because he's obviously going to be out, and he's going to be looking to get someone sent off.
He can
play
start.
dirty.
It's going to be a massive game. I mean, it's going to be the biggest away crowd we've had there. Proper London derby. Like, I don't count Watford as a London
That's
derby.
the first London derby, isn't it?
It's a proper London derby, and it's going to be loud.
Tasty.
It's going to be a tasty game, and we need to turn up.
Yeah, definitely.
We will.
The only thing that worries me at the minute is the lack of firepower we've got. We've got nobody, mate. Let's be honest.
We've got one player.
And let's talk
Saka.
about where is he? This is what pisses me off.
He's due back this month.
Well, no, someone. This is someone. I was saying this.
I don't know what's going on there.
I said this to Nicky earlier. Someone went to the training ground the other day, and Saka was signing autographs, and Saka turned around and said to him that he's fit. He's not injured. It's down to Bilic. So
Well,
he hasn't been injured for a long
what's
time.
called Instagram or
yeah.
Snapchat dancing with his mates. I mean, there's nothing wrong with his back.
No, it's something wrong with it. It's something obviously going on behind closed doors there, isn't it?
But then have they? He's got a due date back of early November. So if they not right, you're serving behind closed doors. They put a ban on him and turn around.
Why? Why would you ban our best striker?
Sake may have gone on.
Yeah, so you don't know.
Yeah,
what's
but what?
going on.
I think personally, for me, I think it's Bilic being stubborn.
I
think Bilic and him fell out.
I don't think he's got a choice to be stubborn because we're crying out for Saka.
Yeah, but
we are.
Bilic looks like that type of man. He looks like that type of man to me. That
At the
He's
moment,
shown it in the
he's the
past,
boss.
hasn't he? Amalfitano.
Yeah, but the problem is with Amalfitano, we had players to replace him.
Zarate. I mean, he got rid of Zarate as well.
And that turned out to be a good move. He went to Fiorentina or Sampdoria, wherever it is, and he ain't there no more.
I just think at the moment, striker, we are really
Saka,
struggling.
we need him back in.
Zaza's looking a bit better. I mean, today, for me...
he works hard.
He works hard, but I mean...
The main man, obviously,
I
Andy Carroll.
I don't think he's a striker.
Andy Carroll's out for further now. What do you do
What's
with
going on
him?
there? I mean, what's going on there as well?
I thought he was supposed to be back at the end of this month.
I'm not going to speculate anything, but I don't think it's injury.
You don't think?
Don't say it.
Randolph on the bench today? Do you know?
Yeah, he was. No, I don't know actually.
He picked up a knock for
I thought he was supposed to be back this week.
It's a bit weird, isn't it? Randolph sort of hasn't...
I don't think it's injury. I think it's something more devious than that.
It can't be to do with them being out on the booze because Creswell was out with them as well.
Yeah, but Ginger's out. All of them. It's not even about that though.
No.
Carroll's been out for a long time now, and
Yeah,
now
but
he's got another 2 months.
But the thing is with it, Scott, right? And this is what winds me up about it, right? He's injured for an extra 2 months, right? This is what's come out this week. There's no confirmation yet. Is there?
They're saying it could be. It's Bilic said at least another few weeks. So that's at least another 3 or 4 weeks, which makes it begin in December.
Okay.
But they're saying it could be New Year.
Right, but so
It's a big injury.
Well, the thing that annoys people and annoys me especially, is he's the one dancing and joking around the streets on the piss. It's not good, is it? It's not a good thing. And then he's giving it all like on Instagram. What face are the fans going to have today? And You see this post?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
No, drinking the cranberry or juice, wasn't it, with his bird? Did you see that as
No,
well?
I don't know about that, mate.
No, I see the post.
This one, what face the fact?
Yeah, I
We're
saw it.
entitled to fucking feel. He pisses me off when he does things like. I love Andy Carroll, yeah, but have a bit of fucking self-respect because you have played 38 games for us in nearly 4 years.
Yeah, that's it. And
38 starts he's had in nearly
Yeah.
4 years.
I'm a big fan of Carroll. You know, there ain't a better player in here than him. you
Okay, I've
know,
got
but
a question for you. Les,
it is
right?
getting ridiculous now.
He had a 6-year deal, so he's got a year and a half left. End of the year and a half.
He's gone.
Do you sign him? Yes or no?
Play as you play.
Yeah, Paige,
Yeah.
I said
Yeah,
that
that's
shit
right.
earlier.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
do
yeah,
that
yeah.
I'll do that
Everyone's
now.
saying
I'll
the thing,
turn around
same
to
thing,
him now and
paid
say,
You
play.
can't
"Look,
turn around and say to him now he's not going to take that, is he?
No,
Because
he's
he's got a
got- he's gonna
contract.
be-
He's got a
he's
year and a half
Fucking-
contract.
yeah, but just terminate his contract then. Let him
can't-
go.
Yeah, but then they're
can't
going to have to pay all that
He
up.
can't, mate. He's got. In a day, he's got about another £5-6 million worth of wages. So he's actually quite
They've
cheap.
got to pay
but
him.
you've got to use him as a sub because the thing is, we can't rely on him to start. And I think Bilic knows that now.
But
You
this
can't rely on him as his main striker.
this is going back to the start of the season where we planned everything was planned out, relying on him to be injury free for a season.
Yeah, but
It
they've done
was
that
stupid.
previous
It
2 or
was
3, and look
stupid,
how
yeah.
that works out. Why
Listen,
would you-
we've got to start wrapping up because we're running quite low. So, Reedy scores, final minute.
That's a great finish.
Yeah.
Great finish from Reedy. Like you don't
I was
expect
Well,
that.
he
I
loves
was
to pop up with an
used to
important
go
goal,
go for
doesn't he?
piss. I meet you outside. Obviously going to be 0-0. And
Yeah.
I did a big.
Well,
clear
yeah,
around
that's
the
it.
tee.
I went outside
Fucking
thinking
cracking.
that the cameraman would be there with the camera all ready to set up.
Cracking left foot drive.
And then
Mate.
he
You
comes-
can't. Well, it's
yeah.
0-0 and we got chances. What do you want us to
Apparently,
do? Walk out?
there's big rumours that it should be offside. Apparently,
I don't know.
Goalie.
About the penalties
But-
and all that. So.
But we need some luck at the moment, don't we?
Yeah, yeah, that's what we do.
That'll even itself
Last
out.
week, yeah, missed
Yeah,
the penalty.
we'll
This
get-
week,
we'll
obviously,
get a
like
dodgy run
Reed, obviously,
against
no.
us.
We've had nothing lately, have we? So, no.
So we're positive.
Yeah,
Oh,
good.
very
Like,
positive.
it's
Very
three
positive.
three games unbeaten, 2 wins in a row. You know,
So,
another
like
clean
Ramsey.
sheet. Yeah, 15th now. We're climbing our way out. A win next week.
Big
Happening.
test next week, though, haven't they? Big test.
Yeah, massive test.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
listen,
But Everton away,
you never know.
you never know.
Right, we've got to wrap it up there. Thank you very much for joining us on this week's edition of Post Match Pint. Sorry it's been a short one, but we're running out of battery on the camera and we've lost the lead. So, but don't forget to go and follow us on Twitter at West Ham Fan TV. Follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/West Ham Fan TV. Instagram, Snapchat, all that good stuff. Thanks for Tom for coming on.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. And boys, we've got to wrap it up because he's literally beeping at us. One thing left to say. Come on, you Irons.